This is one of the final pieces of the puzzle when they come out and announce, yes, camps for your safety. Camps, happy, fun places, but you'll have to work in the camps because the economy's bad. Service. So you have to be ready that if things are breaking down and falling apart, you won't have to go to the Superdome to be loaded on trucks and helicopters to be taken to a FEMA camp. Or you have to be ready to be self-sufficient. And then they'll come through in phase 2 and try to confiscate your guns and take you to a camp because you're not allowed to stay. And at that point, you have to say, and it'll still be on radio and TV. There'll still be some power in areas, and you know, if they go with this operation, and you'll see the camps, the people eating food, and watching Obama on big screen TVs, you know, in the outside areas, and living in tents and in portable buildings, and you know, it'll show kids on jump ropes. Hey, the emergency FEMA center, it's great. You got to ask when that truck pulls up, are you going to go to the camp?
No.
And at that point, you know, God helps those that helps themselves, and I'm not going to a camp where some piece of filth guard is going to break my family up and take me off for interrogation so they can torture me for 2 years and put me on TV saying, you know, that I was a bank robber. It ain't happened. And that's it. I'm committed. You know, I mean, that's the way it is. You know, I'm not out there offensively doing anything. No. I'm not getting on an Army truck. I'm not going anywhere. And we have to commit and say, that's it. You know, we're not going to your stinking camps that you said didn't exist, and now, oh, we just built them to save you. They just popped up like mushrooms after a rain. It's brand new because of the economic problem.
I know. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I feel bad because so many people I talk to, they don't believe, you know.
Well, they're going to say, but Obama says it's for our safety. Oh, and then again, if they can't get their agenda through, that will be a victory for us. It won't happen under Obama. It'll happen under Schwarzenegger or whoever comes next, and then we'll be here fighting it when there's camps all around us, and they've got PR announcements. What's wrong with the camps? The camps are great. See, and then it'll be like, Alex, so they built camps. You're not in it yet, are you? As we fight politically to say no. You understand?
Yes, yes. Well,
see, it's a
right.
PR war. It's not like one day everybody's grabbed and goes to the camp. Study Nazi Germany.
I know. It
took 10 years to really get it going before they were, you know, first they'd lock down neighborhoods. And that's what Homeland Security says. Life will be locked down neighborhoods showing, you know, to get out of your neighborhood. They already have towns all over the country where you're not allowed to go out 24 hours a day without showing passes. They call it martial law.
Here
they
in
call
Connecticut.
it Connecticut, Kentucky, all over Arkansas, Oklahoma. We played the newscast here. And there's checkpoints at every street. Everybody shows their ID to go to work, and then they say, go right back home. It's already begun, and you've got a local FEMA command center. The troops are advising all of that. They've just come back from Iraq and Fallujah and Basra where they run those ops, and to them it's normal.
Yeah.
See, and so they've got to acclimate the troops and the military. All that, well, it's a camp. We're here giving them food. We had a problem at the camp. We had to take the guy that wanted to leave. We had to ship him to one of the more secure camps. Well, where did Bob go? Are you causing a problem under the Patriot Act? We have zero tolerance. You heard that lawyer, top lawyer last hour, say that arguing with any of them is at least 20 years in prison. He said that's the sentence. 20 years in prison for talking to them. Wow. All right, you're arguing? We're taking your children to this area. They're getting shot. Sir, America's in trouble. We're just trying to do our job. This is exactly how it's going to be. He calls a disturbance, send him to Camp 7. And then they'll put you on a helicopter, fly you 100 miles, and there it'll be, you son of a bitch, you want to cause problems? Come here, Jones. Knock your teeth out, you son of a bitch. I used to see your website, and I used to come. Die, you son of a bitch. Yeah, we rule America. Hell yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's what it's about, stealing and grabbing and snatching and just doing whatever they want. Well, it isn't going to happen.
I know.
I'm not going to be in there with those pieces of filth with their dogs and they're torturing people. I'm not going to be part of it. It isn't happening.
I know. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. Almost broke my hand there.